Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Yoyo, and today I'm bringing you something very different than what I usually do. This is going to be not Pokemon related at all. This is going to be an NBA players tier list maker. Now, if you know me personally, then you know I'm a big fan of the NBA. I'm currently in high school and I play basketball. I love basketball so much. Favorite sport to watch. It's so entertaining, and I'm an avid fan of the NBA. Keep up with everything. I'm a Pacers fan. That's where I'm from, and a Lakers fan. And don't say I'm a bandwagon. I've liked the Lakers. I started liking the Lakers when Kobe got hurt. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and just get into it. So basically, this is an NBA players tier list maker. As you can see, all of these players. I'm going to be ranking them in the best, and then S plus S A B C. So let's go ahead and just start. So Chris Paul. I used to love Chris Paul so much, but then he just he got old and he fell off. So we're just gonna I'm gonna put him in A for now. I'm gonna pull up some stats real quick just to see, because in my head I feel like Chris Paul averages less than I actually think. He averaged 15 and 8 last season. Yeah, I have him A tier for now. Lou Will, he's one of the best. He's always the best, one of the best 6 men. I'm putting him B tier for now. Montrezl Harrell as well. I didn't understand it. Him and Lou Will were both on the same team for 6 man of the year. I was like, I don't understand that. We're gonna put him C for now. I feel like Lou Will just has kind of like I don't know, some explosiveness, and Montrezl Harrell is not currently there. D'Angelo Russell, I feel like D'Angelo Russell honestly might be S tier. D'Angelo Russell had a breakout year this year, so he averaged 21 and yeah, he's S tier. He's S tier, definitely. Cat S tier, 110%. Devin Booker S plus. I don't care what anyone says. Devin Booker is. I'm a Kentucky fan, so that's why I have Cat and Devin Booker there. But basically, Devin Booker is S plus. I don't care what anyone says. That man is so underappreciated. He plays for a shit team, but that shouldn't matter. I get. It's kind of like how Kobe wasn't like 05 and 06, played for a bad team. He had the past 4 seasons. So when a rookie, he averaged 13. His sophomore year averaged 22. His junior year averaged 24, and then now he's averaging 26. He's averaging 6 assists as well. This man's S plus, 102%. I'm a Pacers fan, but Miles Turner's B. He leads the league in blocks, but I don't know. He doesn't do much on offense. Ben Simmons is S plus. I don't care what anyone says. You can hit on Ben Simmons all you want just because he can't shoot. You cannot teach. I cannot stress this enough. You cannot teach what Ben Simmons does. He's a 6'9", 6'10" point guard. Sabonis is C. I'm sorry. I love Sabonis, but he's not good enough yet. Buddy Hield's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I really don't know how he played last year. He averaged 20 a game. I'm gonna put Buddy Hield at A tier. I'm gonna move CP3 down. I'm sorry, CP3. I can't. Brandon Ingram is B tier. Actually, Ingram might be C tier because he doesn't. I'm gonna put him B for now, but he hasn't done. He hasn't lived up to the hype. He averaged 18 then 9. I'm gonna keep him a B. Jamal Murray is going to be B tier for now. I love Jamal Murray, Kentucky fan. He's gonna have a great year next year. 110%. There's no way that man does not average 18, 4 and 4 They were the best team in the West, weren't they? I think the Nuggets were. Next, Malcolm Brogdon. I love Malcolm Brogdon. I'm gonna put him B. I feel like he's a great player. Pascal Siakam, I'm putting him S tier. Most improved player, averaged 19 a game. We're gonna put him A tier for now. Lonzo Ball, I love Lonzo. I thought he was the best player in the draft whenever he first got drafted. I was avid about it, but he's not lived to the hype. He's C. De'Aaron Fox, I want to say he's A or B. I'm a Kentucky fan, like I've said multiple times. So it's pretty hard for me to not want to put him higher. But he averaged 17 and 7. I'm putting him A tier. I think he's better than Chris Paul. I think he's better than all these players right here. I'm gonna put Jamal Murray A tier as well. Two Kentucky players that might seem biased, but yeah. So Jason Tatum, he had an off year, didn't he? He only averaged 15 and 6. We're gonna put him B, but if I can find the meme, I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen. I probably won't. I probably forget. But the he's only 20 meme, that shit cracks me up every time I see it. So Lauri Markkanen's an interesting player, honestly. I thought he had a great rookie year. He averaged 18 and 9 last year. I think that's A worthy, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be A tier or not. I always want to say Spade Mitchell, but I don't know why I always want to say that. But Donovan Mitchell, he averaged 23 last year. He averaged 20 his rookie year. He's definitely A tier. Yeah, definitely A tier. He's almost S tier. I'm not even gonna front. John Collins. The only only reason why I know who John Collins is because on 2K when you do My League like rebuilds and shit, he's literally the Hawks like give you him for nothing. He averaged 19 and 9 last year. I really like John Collins. He's a young player. He's gonna be like I kind of look at him as a Kenyon Martin. If you're a Hawks fan and I'm totally wrong, explain to me how he is. But I'm gonna put him. He had a great year. I'm gonna put him A. Yeah, if I put Lauri Markkanen, I'm putting him there. And okay, so we have Jared Allen. I love Jared Allen so much, but it's everyone sees the blocks that he gets, but then he gets dunked on twice as much. He only averaged 10 and 8. He's gotta be C. I'm sorry, Jared Allen. Just stats wise. Bam, I gotta put Bam C tier as well. I love Bam, but like I don't think he's good enough to be B tier with those players, like Ingram, and then he only averaged like 9 points per game last year. Kuzma's an A tier player. I don't care what anyone says. Kuzma was one of the best players out of the Lonzo draft, and he was like the 27th pick. He averaged 18 last year. That man's A tier. Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't know. Actually, I haven't paid attention to Jaren Jackson Jr. Not even gonna front, so I have no clue. 13 points per game. We're gonna put him B tier because I feel like he's not C tier. He's not. Well, let me check Montrezl Harrell's stats real quick because that man might be B tier. Montrezl Harrell averaged 16 and 6. Yeah, my bad, Harrell. You're up here. Wow, sorry if it lagged a little bit. Harrell, you're up here beside your teammate. Okay. Trae Young is a tier player, I think. This is rookie season. Him just averaging like 20 a game. He averaged 19 and 8. That's amazing for his rookie year. DeAndre Ayton, I think, is as well an A tier player. All the rookies. Oh, I don't know why I put him C. It's lagging a little bit. I apologize. I'm just going to let it do. Oh, sorry, that went off. We're gonna put him A tier. I believe he's like all the young players this like draft. There's like 4 or 5 that just had great rookie years. DeAndre Ayton averaged like 17, didn't he? He averaged 16 and 10. No, he's B. I'm sorry, I take it back. He's B tier. He's B tier right now. Luka Doncic is A tier, 110%. 110%. I love Dirk, but he's C tier. He's just too old. Dirk's my favorite power forward of all time. Dirk, Dirk didn't have an awful year. He averaged 7. Never mind. But he's just so old at this point in his career. You know what I mean? So LaMarcus Aldridge next. I used to love LaMarcus Aldridge so much, but like now he's just getting up in his age. He averaged 21 last year. What? I did not know that. He's still an A player, A tier then. Yeah. All right, so Kyle Lowry, I despise Kyle Lowry. I'm not even gonna front. Kyle Lowry, I even know where to put Kyle Lowry. I hate him. I don't hate him as a person, obviously, but I don't like him as a player. Only averaged 14 last year. I'm gonna put him B tier. He's not A tier, but he's B. Yeah. So Paul Millsap is getting really old, but I'm pretty sure he's still averaging like his 16 a game type thing. He averaged 12 last year. I feel like he's still a B tier player. All right, so this is where it gets interesting. You already know KD is. Why is it? Hold on. KD is at the best. That's a must. Some of these might be S tier, like Doncic. I think might be S tier worthy. Al Horford's an interesting case because honestly, he doesn't really. I don't even know. He's not an awful player, but like he's just one of those players that are getting old too. He averaged 13 and 6 last year. I mean, I feel like he's B. He's just a B tier. Okay, Mike Conley. I hate Mike Conley as a player as well. Kind of like Kyle Lowry, but he still went out there and averaged 21, 3, and 6 last year. So I think he has to be A tier. Based on his stats, he has to be A tier. His contract sucked. But why is it being like that? I don't know. It's being very laggy for some odd reason. But that's alright. So Marc Gasol his picture, I don't know why it killed me. Marc Gasol honestly is just old. Like he's not the greatest big man, but that Marc Gasol trade, like trading him to the Raptors, was the best thing for him. He got a ring. Like he didn't want to leave, but still, like it worked out for him in the long run. He had an off year. He was not the best. He had like 13 and 7. I'm gonna put him B. I feel like he's kind of in the same boat as Al Horford. Now this next I almost said next Mon. I'm so used to talking about Pokemon. The next player is Derrick Rose. There's a soft spot in my heart for Derrick Rose. I love Derrick Rose so much. But he's, just since his injury, he's never been the same. Last year he averaged 18. He averaged 18 a game. I think Derrick Rose can almost be. He's a B tier player right now, but he can almost be an A tier player if he with the Pistons. I think. Westbrook, he's at the top. I'm gonna put him A, just so I can put him at the top. He's one of the best, hands down, one of the best. We got Kevin Love. Now Kevin Love is also one of those interesting cases. It's a lot of power forward and big men that are like interesting cases. I think Kevin Love, like last year, the Cavs were his team basically, and he could have done what. But he only averaged 17 a game, but he averaged 10 boards. I'm gonna put him A tier. I think he's still an A tier player. Now Gallinari, Gallinari, he had like a breakout year a couple years ago, didn't he? He averaged like I don't even know. He had 19 a game this year. I think even though he had 19 a game, he's still a tier player. No. We're gonna put him A tier. I feel like he has some potential. DeAndre Jordan, I'm putting him C tier. I think DeAndre Jordan's washed up now. Honestly, he was obviously good with the Clippers, but he's kind of washed up now, just like 10 and 11. I mean, he's not a C tier. He's B. He's averaging what he's always been averaging. So, Goran Dragic, I have not heard of this man in a while. I haven't heard of Goran Dragic. I haven't heard of Goran Dragic's name in forever. He averaged 13 and 4. I hate to do it to you. I'm gonna put him B. Yeah, we're just gonna put him B. Now Blake Griffin, this is where it gets kind of tough. Blake Griffin might be an S tier player. Blake Griffin probably is an S tier player. Yeah, he's definitely an S tier player. He's not S plus, I don't think, yet. But man, maybe he might be S plus, honestly. He had 24 last year. Same with Cat. I'm gonna put Cat and Blake Griffin at S+. I only have one S tier player. I'm kind of being stingy with people in S tier. James Harden, you already know. We're just going to put him here for now so I can move him up. James Harden's one of the best. Him and Westbrook is going to be very interesting to see. Same with Curry. Everyone else, I hate Curry, but that doesn't take away. He's like an amazing dude. And a great player. He's definitely the best point guard in the league, I think. So DeMar DeRozan is also an interesting case because he's like on the Spurs. I mean, he averaged 21 a game and 6 and 6. That's S tier. That's S tier. Yeah, that's S tier. Yeah, it's gotta be S tier. Drew Holiday's. I've said interesting a lot, interesting case, but Drew Holiday is as well. Drew just like he had his best season yet last year, averaging 21-7. He's not. Yeah, he's S. I think Drew Holiday's also S. He has potential to be one of the better players in the league, I think, but he's at like the top part of his career. Now, DeMarcus Cousins, I'm a Kentucky fan, and people kind of forget he was the best center in the league, like for the longest time, like 2013 through 2017, he averaged 22, 24, 26, 27, 24, 25. Like, come on. And double-digit rebounds. He was the best in the league. But he only averaged 16 last year because he only played 30 games. And you just got to think the games played, he's only played, let's say, 2013, 71 games, 2014, 59, 2016, he only played 17. Like, he doesn't play that many games. He's got to be, just for the sake of it, I think he's got to be A tier. Because he has potential if he can just be healthy to be. He will be S+. He'll be the best, one of the best if he's healthy. Gordon Hayward, this brings a tear to my eye. I'm from Indiana. He's from Butler. He got hurt. Very sad. He was a top 25 player in the league before he was averaged 21 a game. Then he got hurt. Played one game, averaged 2 points per game. Like, he scored and then he got hurt. He only averaged 11 points per game last season after the injury. I'm sorry, Gordon. I am sorry, but buddy, you're in C. I'm sorry. Paul George is one of the best. Just that simple. Paul George is one of the best. So, Eric Bledsoe. I don't know, because Eric Bledsoe can do a lot of things, and he helped the Bucks out a lot this year. Like, he was a great point guard. Like, it was one of his best years, honestly. And he showed Kentucky too. A lot of Kentucky players in here, if you don't see. But it's one of his better years. Averaged 15 and 4 and 5. I think that's B. That's B. It's kind of like Chris Paul-ish stats. Hassan Whiteside is also interesting. I'm gonna put Hassan B tier. I don't think he's good enough to be A tier. He's kind of like DeAndre Jordan. Lance Stevenson, I'm sorry, buddy, you're C. Love you, Lance, but you're C. All right, now Kyrie Irving is where it gets tough for me because Kyrie, I don't like him. I don't think he's a top 5 point guard in the league, but stats do not lie. He averaged 23. He averaged 23, 5 and 6. He's got to be S+. He just has to be. He's definitely better than these 3 players. He has to be S+. So, Jonas Valanciunas is like, that trade kind of screwed him over because you think he would have won a ring, but he averaged 19, 10, and 2. He's always been a decent center, but this was his breakout year. We're gonna put him A tier. I think he's an A tier center. Now Kemba Walker, I'm sorry, I love Kemba Walker. He's S+. I'm sorry, Kemba Walker is so underrated. Just because he was on a crap team. He averaged 25 points per game last year. Averaged 20 points per game the past 4 years. Kemba Walker is an absolute stud. He's S+. I think the best point guards in the league. I thought it went Curry, and then you could either mix or match Russell and Dame Dollar, and then you put in Kemba right there over Kyrie. I think Kemba's a better point guard. Next we have Klay Thompson. Now, Klay Thompson is either S+ or one of the best. Klay Thompson does what he needs to do. He shoots, he plays amazing defense. Averaged 21 points per game last year. He's so consistent. I'm going to put him S+ for now. We're just going to have him S+, yeah. Kawhi, obviously, one of the best. People say he's the best in the league. I think Giannis is the best in the league. People forget about LeBron too. Kevin Durant, But I don't think Kawhi's the best in the league right now, or the best in the world. But he led the Raptors to a ring, which championship, which is amazing. Like you just gotta respect him for that. Next is Valanciunas. I love, or did I say Valanciunas? I meant to say Vucevic. I love Vucevic so much. Nikola Vucevic, I remember I think it was when I first started playing 2K, it was like 2K13 or whatever. I loved using him, I don't know why. But he averaged 20 and 12. Like that's pushing S tier for me. We're gonna put him A tier. We're just gonna put him A tier. Tobias Harris is also kind of interesting because it's like it's a weird case for him because he's like a bigger small forward. He had 18 points per game last year. I feel like he's just A tier. He's not high enough. Now Jimmy Butler, I despise Jimmy Butler. He's my least favorite player in the league. Least favorite players of all time for basketball. Just because he smashed Cat's girl. Only averaged 18 points per game last year. He is just going to be A tier. I think the Heat getting him was awful for them. As you see, we have a lot of A tier players. But yeah, I don't like Jimmy Butler at all. Now we have Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is borderline B tier, but he's not. There's no way he's C tier. It's Bojan. I loved him for the Pacers this year. We lost him to the Jazz, but it's all right. Yeah, he averaged 18 a game. He might be A tier. I'm putting Bogdanovich A tier. I think he's a tier player. I'm not kind of over my head or whatever because of he is a Pacers player, but no, I think he's an A tier player. Now we have Isaiah Thomas. He's 110% a C tier player. He fell off so much, and I don't know how or why. Anthony Davis is one of the best, obviously. He is definitely one of the best players in the league if he's healthy. Next we have Damian Lillard. He's definitely one of the best as well. The best will probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably be like top 10 players in the league. Will probably be the best. Next we have Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond I love Andre Drummond because he gets so many fucking rebounds. So many rebounds. He averaged 15 rebounds a game and 17 points. I'm putting Drummond at S tier just because of like the sheer fact the man averages 17 points and rebounds and he plays damn near every game, so is that Myers Leonard? Why is Myers Leonard on this? Myers Leonard is definitely probably just going to go straight into the C tier. He's a good shooter. He's C tier. Man, I hate Draymond Green because he's definitely not a stats guy, which is kind of how I am when I play basketball. Like average 7 and 7 and 7. But I'm going to put him B tier. I don't think he's always one of the contending D boys, but I feel like all these players are better. Like, no, I'm putting him A. I gotta put him A. I'm sorry. I hate Draymond, but I gotta put him there. Chris Middleton is also. Chris Middleton is a great piece for the Bucks. The Bucks probably overpaid him, but it's hard to replace that. He's definitely A tier. He averaged like 20 a game or something this year. CJ McCollum, I love CJ McCollum so much. Him and Damian Lillard are such a dynamic duo. I'm gonna put him A tier for now because he needs to average like 24 a game to be S tier, because he's a shooting guard, but he has a good field goal percentage and never really gets hurt, so that's good. Rudy Gobert is interesting too because the man blocks everything that comes to the paint, but he only averages 13 a game and only 6. Oh, I looked up the wrong thing. I looked up Rudy Gay. Rudy Gobert averages 15 and 12. Man, Rudy Gobert is an S tier player. He has to be, just because of his sheer fact of him on the defensive end, averaging 15 a game. Steven Adams, you look at Steven Adams now and what he was before, like he was like a clean cut man. Now he looks like straight out of the fucking swamp. But he had a good year last year, 13 and 9. I think he's an A tier player. I'm sorry, hair got stuck in my mouth. I think he's an A tier player. Next we have Victor Oladipo. I love Victor Oladipo so much. Him getting hurt sucked for the Pacers so much, but it's all right. Before that, he averaged like 23 a game or something. I can't remember. I think Oladipo for now we have to just put him A tier. Just some fact he was hurt, but he's definitely S tier. He's capable of S tier. Yep, Giannis is going straight to the one of the best. All right, Zach LaVine. We're almost done with this list. This has been 25-minute long video. This is going to take forever to render. All right. So Zach LaVine is pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure he had a great year last year. I'm just going to double check. Zach LaVine had like, I want to say like 23. Yeah, he had 23 a game. The border of being an S tier player. I just feel like he's not impactful enough for his team to put him S tier. We're gonna keep him A tier, but he's definitely capable of being an S tier player, 110%. Next we have Gary Harris. Gary Harris, man, I don't even know. He averaged like 12 a game last year. I'm gonna put him. He's capable of being. I'm gonna put him B. Yeah, I'm gonna put him B. But he could almost be C tier, to be completely honest. Aaron Gordon, I love Aaron Gordon so much. He has so much explosiveness, and he's definitely one of the best dunkers in the league. Averaged 16 and 7 last year. I think he's an A tier player. I think you have to put him as an A tier player. A tier as the most because like they're not. I don't know. A tier definitely is like the middle area. Next we have Julius Randle. Julius Randle had an amazing year last year. I love Julius Randle. He's Kentucky boy, or from like Petty, Kentucky. He had 21 points 21 points a game. He's gonna be A tier, but he has the capability to be an S tier player. That's how a lot of the A tiers are. Next is Andrew Wiggins. Now, Andrew Wiggins, the thing that makes me so mad is he averaged 23 a game, 2016. They got Jimmy Butler, and then he averaged 17 points per game. And then went to 18. That's like they did not need Jimmy Butler. Like them trading the Bulls their pick for Jimmy Butler. I did not like at all. I did not. And then it ruined. It made Cat's obviously soft, but still. Yeah. So Andrew Wiggins definitely has the capability to be an S tier next season, but he definitely wasn't this year. So Joel Embiid, I think, is one of the best. We're just going to put him there right now so we can put him up here. He's definitely one of the best, or not S. He's A tier, 110%. Or he's the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 players up there. So we're gonna have a little more than on the top because you still see LeBron and Jokic because I'm already putting LeBron and Jokic there because Jokic is one of Jokic. I'll put Jokic S plus. So next we have Clint Capella. Clint Capella is one of the young big men that have so much potential, but he's just gonna I don't know, man. He averaged 16 and 12 last year. I'm gonna put him A tier. But he has so much potential to be one of the better big men in the league. Next we have Jusuf Nurkic. His injury was fucking horrendous. Like that was awful to see. He averaged 15-10. I'm putting him as an A tier player. Hopefully he can come back from his injury and be fine. Because that injury was fucking awful. So we're gonna put Jokic S plus. Jokic is one of my favorite players in the league, if not my favorite. I love how he plays. Porzingis honestly is going to be S plus probably. But he's got to be S plus. He didn't play much last year, but the potential I don't know. He has to be. I'm gonna put him S. No, I have to put him S plus. Yeah, he has to be S plus. The Mavericks are gonna be so fun to watch. Him and fun to watch, in my opinion. So lastly, we have LeBron and Wayne. So LeBron obviously is going to be at the. I just have to move him along. Right along. No. Put him up there at the best. And we have Dwayne Wade. This is a 30-minute video. Jesus Christ. Dwayne Wade. one of the greatest shooting guards of all time, if not like number 3. I mean, this year though, he didn't have a good year because he's old, but he averaged 15 a game. We're just gonna put him as a B tier player for the season. So yes, so this was the my tier list for the current NBA players. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I want to do something different, something I enjoy. I really love the NBA and love it. Tell me some of your opinions if you think I ranked a player too high, ranked a player too low. Just let me know. The biggest thing for me was these A tier players, putting them S tier or B tier. But yeah, so like I said, let me know what you thought about this video in the comment section down below. And yeah, so this can be Obo logging off.